Hello everyone. Today we are going to discuss a very important chapter of your quantitative aptitude, that is work and time. This chapter is of having a lot of weightage. If you go through your examination, you will find a lot of question that comes regarding this chapter. First thing that I like to clear you that please don't try to remember all those formulas because there are a lot of formulas in this chapter, but you not need to remember formulas. You have to understand the concept. Main thing is concept and understanding. If you understand the concept, if you understand the reason behind why this thing is happening, then things become very simple, because in examination it is very difficult to recall all those formulas. And if you apply formulas, then there is lot of time that even consumed while solving the question paper. So your time saving should be the first priority, and second the concept understanding, because in examination you have to solve lot of question. So there you need to understand the concept behind it, and things become simple for you. So what is work and time? Basically, and time is basically the question that you might have come across is like, A is a person who completes a work in 20 days. There is another person whose name is B, who can complete the same work in 40 days. Then in how many days they together can complete a work? Now such type of question never comes in your examination. These are very basic questions, but you need to understand the concept behind it so that things become easy for you. Please don't remember the formulas. Whatever you have learned so far, the formulas, please forget those formulas, and try to understand what I am saying now. Okay, so here you can see, let's take a question like, there is a person A who can complete a certain work in 10 days. There is another person whose name is B, who can complete the same work in 15 days. Together, in how many days they can complete a certain work? Together, it asks that there is a person that is A who completes a certain work in 10 days. There is another person who is B who complete the same work in 15 days. Together, in how many days they can complete the work? For this type of question, you have to think a number which can be divided by 10 as well as 30. So such number that come to my mind is 30, right? There is a you have to think a number that can be divided by 10 as well as 15. So such type of number that come to my mind is 30, which can be divided by 10 as well as 15. You can take any number. You can take 60, you can take 90, you can take 120, you can take 150. You have liberty to take any number. Okay, you have liberty to take any number. You can take any number, it won't going to affect our result. So what that means, A can complete 30 pages. A can complete 30 pages in 10 days. Means A can write 30 pages in 10 days. B can write same 30 pages in 15 days. Together, in how many days they can write this 30 pages? Okay, so what A is writing 30 pages in 10 days. What that means A is writing 3 pages per day, right? Then he can complete those 30 pages in 10 days, right? What that means, 30 pages are there. A write those 30 pages in 10 days. So what we are finding? We are finding the work or the number of pages write in one day. Similarly, we find out for B. B write 30 pages in 15 days. What that means, B write 2 pages per day, right? 30 divided by 15, that comes out to be 2. Together they are writing how many pages? 5 pages they are writing, and per day they are writing 5 pages per day. And how many pages they have to write? They have to write 30 pages per day. So they have to write 30 pages per day. They are writing 5 pages per day, and they have to write 30 pages. So 30 pages they have to write, 5 page they write in one day. So how many days they will take to complete those 30 pages? They will take how many days? 6 days, right? So 6 days is the answer. Now this type of question will never come to your examination. This is very basic question, but you have to remember the concept that I told you. What we have to do is, we have to think a number which can be divided from both A and B. So here in our question, A completes a work in 10 days, B completes in 15 days. We have to think a number which can be divided from A and B, that is 30. 30 is a number which can be divided from 10 as well as 15. That means A can write 3 pages in one day, B can write 2 pages in one day. Together they are writing 5 pages in one day. Together they are writing 5 pages in one day. How many pages they have to write? 30 pages, and they are writing 5 pages in one day. So in how many days they can write 30 pages? They can write it in 6 days. They can write it in 6 days. This is the basic question that I took. Ahead we will come across various question, like A can complete work in 10 days, B can complete in 15 days, C can complete in 20 days, right? Such type of questions. So in together, in how many days they can complete a work. Similarly, you have to think a number which can be divided by all three, which can be divided by all three. So such number that comes to my mind, such number that comes to be my mind is 60. 60 is a number that can be divided by 10, 15, and 20 as well, right? So what that means, A can write 6 pages in one day, B can write 4 pages in one day, and C can write 3 pages in one day. How many pages they are writing in one day? How many pages they are writing in one day? They are writing 13 pages in one day, right? Together they are writing 13 pages in one day. They have to write 60 pages in one day. They have to write 60 pages for all. So 60 pages they have to write. 13 they are writing in one day. So how many days they will take? How many days they will take? So they will take something around 4.7 or 4.8 days, right? So this is how you have to solve the questions. Very simple type of concept I told you. So this concept you have to apply everywhere. Okay, very simple concept, easy to understand, easy to draw the diagram, and easy to solve it. No need to remember formulas like 1 upon x plus 1 upon y plus 1 upon z. Okay, no need to remember those formulas. Just apply the concept that I told, and it's more than enough to solve the questions. Okay, so from the next slides, we are going to see the type of question that comes to your examination.